Howdy folks, welcome to Run 8. I think we're here in Barstow. Yeah, but we're not going to be here. I think we're going to go work on Bakersfield. Got a lot going on out at Bakersfield we need to take care of. Things are starting to stack up. But I did let this run. I let this run all night the other night. And so we've got lots of trains now that have arrived at Barstow to get humped eventually. So that's cool. Lots of trains. Looks like we got a lot of stuff. It's probably for kern oil. Yep, it's all for kern oil. It's a lot of tankers. Anywho, let's pop up to Bakersfield. Let that all load in. And I think we've got some locals that need run. We've got some cars that probably need switched around. Get my spreadsheet here going. And we'll see what we've got to work on. Let's see. So we got 910J that should be ready to go. I don't know if I've ever ran that one. Let's get the car tags on. Yeah, there's 910J. And those are all 906. We got a 916. It's a fairly short train. That might be pretty quick. Got plenty of fuel in both of those, so let's get those started up. Set the switches and the MU cables directly. And I believe that's my switch list. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so there's just the three industries. Amber Chemical, Conglass, and San Joaquin Refining. So we need to go find those. I've never ran this one before. Let's get our air brakes charging, if they're not already charged. You are closed. The rest of the train looks like it's probably open. Yeah, looks like it's all connected up. Cool. So we're probably ready to head out. Let's go see where the industries are. So I think if we come down here, where's this peel off to the right? Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different one. This one comes down here, right, and then we have to back up. Right, okay. So if I do, is it Shift F8? No, that's milepost. Right Control F8, there we go. So there's AMC. So we have to come up here, and then we'll back into this branch here. And then do we have... San Joaquin is over there. And Conglass is here. Okay, so it's just this... We're just servicing this little industrial spot here. That should be easy enough, in theory. Alright, so once we pass here, we need to go up beyond there and then back up. Right. Easy peasy. Alright, so I'm going to mark this as... So I have an in progress. Good enough. All right, chant back up. So yeah, let's get rolling. Hey, Thurvold. Yeah, we're back in run 8. A little more realism. A lot more modern. Alright, so we'll be playing conductor and engineer tonight. So let's get down on the ground view. Headlight on. How do we get out on the main here? So this is still yard lead. Would confuse you too much? Yeah, it's very much a railroad simulator. It's up to you to run your railroad. And then down here we can get over onto the main. Alright, cool. Let's save my position there. So we'll have to get permission from Otto, the automatic dispatcher, to get out on the main. Alright, let's hop in Gab. We've got Bob here with us, as always, looking ashamed to be riding the train with me. Now, I think we're UP, so that's going to be channel 14, star 54. Let's try that. Channel 15. Or not. Oh, did I do 15? I'm the wrong channel. There we go. Then, I don't think I need to. That's the Seiko side. We'll just head out. That should work. Did I screw him up by I think I might have screwed up the window there. If I go into the dispatch screen. Let's go and get our independent on, and we can release the parking brakes. Yeah, I think I messed it up. That was my bad. There we are. Request signal. Switches her line for another train right now. Yep, that's what I figured. We'll ease on down towards the main. I want to be on the other side. Won't give me a nice view. Crank that up to 60, so I hopefully won't miss as many messages. I haven't found a way to turn off these detector messages yet. Alright. Initial application. How heavy are we? Not too bad. 2,400 tons, 1,200 feet. Plenty of power. So, I wonder how this works since that's a manual switch. You have stuff coming through here. Somewhere we got stuff coming through here. No, not down there. Oh, we're supposed to come down here. This is how we get out of the yard. Ew. Okay. Let's try that. So I really should be down at this signal so he can get me out of here. I've not really operated out of Bakersfield that much, so I have got a lot to learn. There we go. We need to head on down to that signal. See if you're awake. Alright, so we bebop down to this switch. We can clean up behind us. Bebop down to this switch. Back in the cab, make sure we don't go too far. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and let's just go ahead and plan on a stop. Then I'll see where I'm at. I don't want to go too far. Oh, we're good. I'll just go ahead and leave that text up at the top. It's super handy when I'm out on the ground playing conductor. Be able to see what the terrain's doing. Like I guess it's a utility crossing or something. That's us, or we got somebody coming up on the left. Might just be us. Okay, that makes more sense now, where it's got a dispatch controlled switch to get out of this yard. So you come down here. There is a train somewhere. UP 7695 is coming up behind us here at some point. So we should probably stop before this road. Should put on a lot more air. Technically, you're not supposed to stop on a switch with a locomotive. Alright, now we wait for a signal. Where's UP at? He's coming up. He's in that block behind us now. Go find him. He's down here somewhere. Man, you're way down there. Why are you holding me up? Where is this guy? There he is. He's way down here. He's clear past the Edison local stuff. Well, at least he's moving along at a pretty good clip. Should be him, right? 76, yeah, 7695. Alright, well that's the train we're waiting on. So might as well do some rail fanning here. Hey, Crimson Zamboni, howdy howdy. He's really moving now. You got some auto racks in there. There he goes. Alright, so he's finally coming up here to Edison. If you run the Edison local, you're switching all these industries right here. Could be a lot of fun. You have to work both sides of the main, though. I don't know why Otto wouldn't let me out ahead of him. I guess I'm not classified high enough. Goes again. Alright, well, while we're waiting on him, let's go take a look and see what else is over here at Bakersfield. We got a grain train heading through. So if I turn on the car tags, so we've got 917J, it's ready to go again. We did that not too long ago. We actually have a bunch of tankers for current oil this time. We've got the Wyback 50, which was ready to go. We've got a bunch of locals that are just ready to run out of Bakersfield. We've got a 906J, but it's in a couple pieces. And it has no power. You get some power down here for it. It's either going to be a really long train or multiple. So yeah, we basically just need to run some locals out of here. Now, is there already designated power for that? Yeah, there's power for it right there, 906J. We're running the 910. $20 loads, 0 empties. I guess if I relinquished my train, I would not be talking to Otto anymore, probably. These are outbounds, I guess. So I need to tack them onto something. After I've run some of these locals, we'll have more cars ready for outbound. We got train. You're not even here to meet this one yet, are you? Where are you guys going to meet? Somewhere around in here? I can see him coming now. We got that one there. hear him. There we are. There's our crisscross. Alright, he's finally almost up here to Bakersfield Yard. I probably should have just ran out onto the main, but I kind of like to let Otto do his thing and keep the trains moving. So what do we got here? This is just kind of scenery, basically. I started with a populated world that somebody had made that's based on like real train operations. So there's a lot of stuff just sitting around. Like these could be moved. Probably they're empty, it looks like. They were probably supposed to be bringing fuel for the fuel depot. This maintenance away stuff probably just sits there all the time. Unless you wanted to pretend like you were running some gravel out somewhere to ballast some track. Alright, not quite in render range yet. And this must be, yeah, this is just road power. So once we get some local switch, we'll have enough cars pull some power off of here and send it to where it needs to go. And I guess if we needed to turn a loco, there is a Y down here. We'd have to occupy the main, though. Those are actually outbound, too, except for that one. Is that an industry here? It is an industry. That car's not pushed down far enough for it to activate. It needs to go that way one car length. I don't know if you can see the little dots. That's where the industry is configured. So this whole cut got processed except for this bulkhead car here. Funny. Okay, he's almost in yard territory. Oh, don't even tell me you're slowing down. Are you doing a crew change here? We've got green. Yeah, he's going on through. Switches are lined. Why are you going so slow? Oh, I was muted. It's like, what's this guy doing now? He's in no hurry. Goodness gracious. Sorry, chat. I didn't realize it was going to take 20 minutes to get out on the main here. Who's behind him? Alright, nobody's behind him. I think this guy is, but he's being held here for that one, so. That light's green now. This means the train ahead of him is clear. We're getting there. Oh, I know one thing I was going to do. Where is Seiko sighting? Which one was that? Okay, that's the one I thought it was. Okay, cool. Oops, no, wrong button. So now Auto knows I want to go to that block. Bob, you still awake? We're just tuning in. We've been waiting for like 15 minutes for this train to go past. This game's a little too real sometimes. Is he stopping for a crew change? She's going super slow. Yeah, I can't tell from that view. No, he's still moving. Barely. See, I think he's stopping. Sometimes they stop here for a crew change. We still have a red. He's got a green. Yeah, he's stopping. Is Otto gonna let me go then? Once he gets stopped? Yeah, he's got brakes on. Hear it. Not in the sense that you're asking, probably, Crimson. You can set the time to whatever you want, but it doesn't speed up time. It would break all the physics and stuff, and the routing and the AI. So I think I set it back earlier in the day. I could just set it to, like, this is real time out in California right now. But I had it rolled back to, yeah, early afternoon. Yeah, he's stopping here for a crew change. Please give me a green light and let me go. Seriously, Otto? Spammed the messages there, didn't I? Wow. Okay, tell you what, Otto, I love you, but I'm tired of waiting on you, so I'm going to take over the dispatching here for just a second. And I'm going to change him to red. I'm going to change mine to invalid routing. What? You're not going to let me change the switch there? Oh, there it goes. I'll give myself a green. We're going to get the heck out of here. It's ridiculous. I swore I moved that lever forward, but I didn't. Let's try that with the locomotive in gear now. There we go, 800 amps. Let's go. Let's move. That's what I should have done earlier. I thought if he was going to stop for a crew change, Otto would let me go, but I guess that code is not in there. Let's see, is it 15 or is it? Yeah, it is 15. All right, good. Yeah, I think it's this button to count down. Nope. It is that button to count down. Cool. So now I'll know when my train is out of the tracks there. Just a little bit of a grade here. We're finally on the move. And we're out of there. All right, cool. Go back over. We'll give him a proceed. So you can also play dispatcher if you want. That's what a lot of the like community servers do. They'll have somebody or several somebodies doing various dispatcher duties. It's got really good multiplayer. You can do 2 or even 3-man crews. Alright, what is our speed out here? I didn't see any signs. 50! Heck yeah. We're gonna put the amps to her. Woo! Topped out at 900 amps. There we go. It's all the juice we got. Oh, that's coming down to 6. Throttle threw me off there. Alright, green lights ahead. I don't have too far to go up here, do I? I don't know if I need to turn auto back on, keep traffic flowing. And do I still have my destination block set? Yeah, there we go. Just reset it just in case. And I'm busy, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. You can punch it in the radio if you want, for fun. Oh, we're over on BNSF now. Call me at the next control point. Don't know what that means. Otto doesn't want to talk to me right now, apparently. Oh, I'm in that block. That's why he's saying that. It's a long block. Got it. So we're at 310. Which one? Apps here. Oh, hush train. Say what? Mile marker that stuff's at. I think. Is this where we go in? It might be. Yeah, I think that's where we need to back in. Yeah, that's where we're going to need to back in. So I need to stop ahead of that switch. We're 1,200 feet long. Let's get some brakes on. We're going to dump all the brakes on. Yeah, I way overshot that. We're actually pretty heavy, no longer than we are. So, we'll stop. But we need to back up into here. So let me get down on the ground. There we are. Terrain's coming to a stop now. Whoa! Hit the go fast key. And then... yeah, that'll let us get backed into there. All right. Then once we clear the main, we'll be good. Overshot just a little bit. If I save that slot, save that. We're good. Key in time. But all these tank cars are loaded. That's why we're so heavy. Yeah, they're red. That means they're loaded. Alrighty. Okay. Just don't mind the crossing gate there, guys. Alright, so we're backing all around. Let's go check switches. That one's good. And then I need to turn on industry tags. Or actually, does milepost tags? No, it doesn't have it. Alright, so industry tags on. So that's AMC. So I wonder if we should... I'm not sure where those go, actually. That's technically all AMC as well. Maybe I should grab the pickups and shove them back past this switch. Alright, well, at any rate, we need to get stopped. I'm going way too fast. Now that we're off the main, let's get stopped and we'll figure out our moves here. You just ran a red absolute signal. I did. Where's a red absolute signal? There's no signals out here. I think you're confused, my good man. There's no signal out here that I ran. Shame on you. Sloppy code. Alright, anywho. So that's AMC. These are all pickups. Bring up my switch list. Those are all empty. Alright. And let's see, I do have a... Let's get car tags on. Yeah, this is my buffer car, so I've got a buffer car, so that's cool. So, let's pull covered hoppers out. Pull the tankers out, we'll shove that all back this way. I guess I got this track here. So we're picking up and setting out here, here, and here. This local basically comes out and services these three industries. I'm just trying to plan my moves here. Let's do AMC first. We know we need to do that. So I think I'll shove past there. So the first thing I want to get is these covered hoppers. So let's get back down on the ground. Save that position. Actually, save that as 2. Be lazy and save that as 1. And I'm going to turn that stuff off for now. It gets a little distracting. All the floaty text on there. Alright, so we just need to come on back and hook up to those covered hoppers. Pull them out, hook up to the tankers, and shove them all that direction. There's a little dipsy doodle right there on the track, which should make things fun. There we go, we'll ride the car. Comes the slack. There's that train that we passed. He's coming through now. Oh, wait, was that already thrown? And now it's thrown the wrong direction? Ground view. Run! Oh, it was thrown. Weird. I didn't even expect it to be thrown in the wrong direction. But it twere. I'm back on the ladder here. I'm going to take it pretty easy because I am fairly heavy. And I'm a noob. So you can see my speed here. Lots of train stats. And I can also see my speed on the rail driver. Alright, let's get a little bit of train brake going. Keep some throttle on so we don't stop completely. Uh-oh. I messed it up. Yeah, I stopped too soon. Have to do release. Push! Chunk. Alright, we got the loco brake on. Hopefully that'll keep us from rolling anywhere. Didn't quite roll off the end of the track, so that's good. Oh, there's not even a bumper back here. Awesome. So we need to close that angle cock. Connect. Connect up the air hoses. I can also do this with a shortcut key, but there's not that many cars. So we'll just run through and do it by hand. Hey, Big Brick, welcome back. Alright, then this should be our train. And we want to partially open that. Get some air pumping. It goes okay. We're running a new local I've not run before, so learning some things. Let's get some throttle going for some air. Usually when this flow rate gets down to about 60, you can open it the rest of the way up. Try that. Okay, cool. We didn't trip the PCS. Yeah, brake pipe's looking good. All right. Now, what we're going to do, we're gonna start pulling forward, and I'm going to release all the handbrakes. If I release all the handbrakes now, there might be enough slack in the couplers that we'd roll off the end of the track back there. So I don't want that to happen. Yeah, we've only got like 2 or 3 trucks worth of room back here. So let's try this. All right, reverser and forward, and a couple notches of throttle on. Off the loco brake. Start tugging on it, and release all the handbrakes, which I have a button for. Oh, don't roll backwards on me. Don't roll backwards on me. Rut-row. That's not good. That's not good at all. I can't hold it. Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a new strategy. That didn't work. Is it too heavy? Like, these are empty cars. Is a little bit of a hill there, maybe? What was that all about there, engines? How's our brake? Why do we have no... Did I forget an air hose somewhere? Probably some kind of rookie mistake. So it would have been... Was it this car? Yeah, it would have been this car was the last one on our train. That's weird. Yeah, we're not getting any brake application on there. Alright. I applied all handbrakes through the whole train. So, release. Gotta see what's going on with the brakes here. Yeah, the engines are releasing fine. I'm gonna leave them on. So as air flows throughout the train, this will turn back to white, which means it's fully released. Okay, so that's released. Let's hop back in the cab. Let's do a brake test real quick. So I can see the pressures up here. Let's get that flow rate back down. This has, this kind of engine has a mechanical air pump. So we'll give it about 4 notches of throttle just to make it pump air faster. You see my flow rate here. We want to get that down, ideally below 60. Let's get everything all pumped up, and we'll do a brake test. Something wasn't quite right there. Probably user error. I think it's a 40 SD40-2. Let's see. Free fly view. Let me pop out here. No, it's a Jeep. Jeep 40-2. Two axle trucks. But a lot of these series use pretty much the same cabs. Alright, we've basically got full air everywhere. So if I do a 10-pound set, there we go. Now the cars are working back there. Maybe they just never fully released properly. Yeah, we still got quite a differential there for some reason. Okay, let's drop in another 10 pounds. Sometimes you have to set and release before they'll start working right. Alright, and release. So since Run 8 doesn't model the brake shoes actually moving, this visual representation you can pull up shows you coupler force is the top bar. You'll get darker as you have darker green, I think, as you have more coupler force throughout the train. And then this bottom bar is air pressure in the brake cylinders of each car. There we go. We've got a full release. Why could we not move? That's what I want to know. Why could we not move? Well, let's try to move again. Let's see, if I do that, that releases all the handbrakes. So the only thing holding us still right now is the locomotive brakes. Let's get plenty of tractive effort down. We're going to ease off on the loco brakes. There we go. I don't think that back cut had fully released. Was part of our problem. And that's my fault. I should have done a brake test. Run 8 does a pretty good job of simulating the whole intricacies of the air brake system. Alright, we're good. Rookie mistake. So if I pop back here and play conductor again, need to pull that cut up, and we'll go grab those tankers as well. Get my HUD back up there. So we'll go ahead and do a 10-pound set. Well, maybe 15. We are pretty heavy. It's the loads we got on us. There may be a smarter way to do this. Like maybe shove the loads back in that empty track and then switch these. Might be a smarter move. And yeah, slow down way too much that time. I really haven't got a feel for this train yet. No, Big Brick. It's pretty much like 90s to modern, I think. The GP40s, I think, are the oldest. Alright, what if I just use the loco brake? We're going slow. Yeah, we're going slow enough. I can just use the loco brake to stop. Okay. Switch that. Oh, I stopped in the wrong place, though. Let me just pull up the consist editor real quick. So if we go to freight locos, so there's C44 9Ws, there's Jeep 40-2s, SD 40-2s, SD 40 tunnel motor -2s, SD 45, ES 44 DCs, SD 70 Aces, and that looks like that's it. That's what we have. No, Amtrak. There's a separate Amtrak engine in here. Yeah, the P42s for Amtrak. All right. I didn't go far enough forward, so let's ease her on forward. We'll keep it slow. Keep it slow. We'll try to just use the independents here. I have to keep pumping up air in the train. Hey, what's up, Senor Belindo? Welcome, welcome. And I'm doing all right. Just doing a little railroading, chilling out. Went in for root canal at 7 a.m. this morning. So it's been an exciting day. Alrighty, let's hop on the stirrup here. See if we can manage to couple up to that without breaking anything. Oh, we also got a 0.4% grade. That's part of my problem too. Yeah, the root canal wasn't bad. It was just really early. He did an awesome job. Was it endodontist? Is that how you say that? That my regular dentist referred me to. He was awesome. I was in there and out in an hour. No pain. Just a little bit of discomfort. I mean, he's drilling in your mouth, so. It's not going to be a pleasant experience, but yeah, pain-free, and it was just, that's basically all he does is that kind of stuff, so they've got it down to a science. Him, the doctor and his assistant were just bam, 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 and done, and I was out the door. But yeah, getting some older crowns and stuff replaced, and I had a filling put in, and it was causing me some problems, so went ahead and got a root canal on that. Now I'm going to have a crown on that tooth, so yeah. Could be worse though. My dad had lost all of his teeth by like age 20 and wore full dentures his whole life. So I came out pretty good in the tooth department. Yeah, definitely a true pro. I mean, they were just, the staff was friendly and professional, and it was for a root canal, it was an amazing experience. Next door neighbor is an endodontist. Yeah, I thought that's what it was called. Alright, let's hop back down on the ground. I don't think we have much room back on the back of this one either. So let's try not to break anything. This game is not on Steam. It's made by a small team. I think there's like one programmer and some artists and stuff. I think !run8 will get you some info. The website is run8studios.com, and it looks like it was made in like 1995, but and their ordering system's a little archaic, but it does work. Some people are put off by all the extras you can buy. But the base game gets you like 220 miles of railroad. And the rest of the stuff is either just routes, if you want to expand past that, or if you want skins. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, but maybe half the cars and locos have actual real skins, and the rest are just like generic Run 8. But everything works the same. Like, if you don't have a skin for, like, say I didn't have the skin for this particular covered hopper, it would be a Run 8 boxcar, but it would be the correct length. Like, it scales it out, and it would be the correct weight. Everything operationally would be the same, if that makes sense. But I've bought several of their freight car packs for the kind of locals that I run. Easy. I think we're there. Let the slack settle out. But Run 8 is awesome, but it's not for like the casual train sim fan. It doesn't have missions or XP or hold your hand. But it's super powerful, and the physics are like bar none. And it simulates all the air stuff on the air brakes. It's an amazing sim. But it's definitely a railroad simulator. I wouldn't call it a game necessarily. Alright, so we'll close that angle cock. And we need to get the air hoses hooked up. And I've actually got it set up so you can set up the F7 air brake cheat. I've got it set so it only hooks up the air hoses. If you don't want to mess with pumping up air and all that stuff, you can just hit buttons and go. So it has options depending on how you want to play it. So I've got mine set just for air hoses. So I'm going to push F7. Boink! And now all the air hoses are connected in the whole train. I don't have to connect each one like I did with that first cut. But I can go through here. Oh, come on, get off there. Yeah, last stream I actually picked a switch and derailed a car. Kept breaking an air hose, couldn't figure out why. It's because the truck was off. Finally realized, oh, that's why the coupler was crooked. So I can visually inspect these angle cocks and see that they're all set on. Got some wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah, I had 3 pulled. It's been probably 10 or 12 years ago. And it was a great experience. The first one I had pulled, like 20 plus years ago, was awful. The dude, he ended up breaking in like 3 pieces to get it out, and he was almost like standing on me, trying to pry the thing out of there, and he was yelling at his staff, and it was a really bad experience. But the next time was great. I got all 3 out in like no problem. Hold on, I just need to ban Dave real quick. Make sure I type the right command here. There we go. All right. So we got train hooked up. Now, if I opened this angle cock all the way, there would be so much air rushing out of the rest of the train into these empty cars that it would trip the emergency system, and then the whole train would dump air. And I'd have to pump the whole train back up again. So for those that haven't seen it, each car is simulated. It's got its brake pipe pressure, which right now is 0 on this train. It's got an auxiliary reservoir, it's got its emergency reservoir, and it's got the brake cylinder. And you can actually set retainer valves, which was kind of old school. They don't really do that too much anymore, but you can cut it in, you can bleed it out. I mean, there's just so much going on here. We're just going to partially open that. That's why that option is there. You can see my cubic feet per minute flow rate here just shot up. So that air is now flowing into the rest of the train here. You can see the brake pipe pressures coming up. And then these reservoirs are starting to fill as well. I don't know if those numbers show up in Twitch or not. Anyway, that's why I like Run 8. Yeah, it looks like, you know, doo-doo. A lot of people get hung up on that. But it's more about the operation possibilities. Multiplayer is rock solid. And the physics and the systems are all simulated really well. So that's what I enjoy about it. And the trains themselves look fine to me. They look good. And like I mentioned before, this loco does have a mechanical air pump, so I'm going to put it up in notch 4. This will pump air a little faster. The newer locos have electric air pumps, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, that sucks, Big Brick. I will say the one weird experience I had this morning, you know, they gave me a shot to numb me up, and it wasn't quite getting as numb, really, probably as it should be. So he gave me more shots, and he must have hit a nerve directly or something. Because it felt like instantly, it felt like I had shoved my face in an oven. Like I felt heat all over my face for like 3 or 4 seconds. And I was like, whoa! It was like my face was on fire. Like that was a strange sensation. He was like, oh, sorry. And then it went away, but that was pretty wild. Nerves are funny things. All right, I'm gonna open this up and hope we don't dump it. Yeah, it looks like we're good. You can derail, like I was saying earlier, and then you can click on a truck and you can put down a re-railing frog and then pull it back up on the rail, or you can just click the button and it'll re-rail it. It's up to you. How are we looking here? We got brake pipe pressure pumping up. Excellent. So I learned my lesson from last time. Let's do an actual brake test. So let's hop back in the cab. Get our air pumped up. And we're going to make sure all these brakes release like they're supposed to. Couldn't resist, Dave. Yeah, I know. It's all good, man. I know you're just joking. But I was just along those lines. Like, Construction Simulator is either out or getting ready to come out. So all the usual people are doing that on YouTube. It's like, it's just a game. It's not a simulator. There's just so much wrong with it from a simulation perspective. But I did enjoy Colonel Failure's videos on that. He's hilarious. He's hauling loads of gravel, like sliding sideways around the corners. Alright, flow rate's looking pretty good. We'll let that get down to like 2 to 4, and we'll do a brake test. See if we can lug this out of here. Back, let's go ahead and if I do that, there we go. If I push that button, it sets all the handbrakes throughout the whole train, including the locomotives. That's why that light came on. That says park brake if you can't read that on Twitch. Hey, Big Chris. You gonna try to get the calibration thing going? That really helped mine. Also found a video where the guy showed how to tighten up some of the linkage stuff inside. I'm gonna try that on my throttle axis because it's so sloppy. Alright, I think we're good, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna do a 10-pound set. Well, I did 12.5, but close enough. And that pressure's just, it's not quite flowing smoothly into that back cut yet. This should shake it loose. So let's just go on down. If we get a good full release, then hopefully it'll work like it should. You'll occasionally get like sticking brake cylinders and stuff. There are like random failures. They don't happen a ton though. I'm not sure what that was all about. I didn't touch anything. We're just west of Bakersfield. I think it's west. Maybe it's north. Just to the left of Bakersfield, if you're looking at the dispatch screen. We're doing the LS910J local, which services 3 industries up here, just outside of Bakersfield Yard. Not too far. Alright, let's get a good release. Come on, train. This mayor pumping again. So we're currently at, pull up my switch list, Amber Chemical. There's Amber Chemical, man, I can't talk. Amber Chemical, Con-Glass, and San Joaquin Refining. All right here in a kind of a cluster. It's been a cluster so far. Pop back here. So I just grabbed this cut of hoppers out of there. I'm grabbing this cut of cars, tanker cars. These are the pickups, and we're going to pull them forward, and we're going to shove them all the way back past that switch, and then set them there. Or actually, we might just shove them back to here, put the loads in here where they go, and then shove them on back. And then we've got 2 other industries back in there. I thought that this would be quick, but it's on like, there's almost a hill here, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a chore so far. All right, we got a good brake release. This means we should be able to move forward, in theory. So let's get e-brakes off. All the handbrakes are released. Put some amps to it. Local brakes off. You still do not have the building I have. I'm sorry, I'm not following. I'm a little fuzzy tonight. It's been a long day. So I need to be on this switch, don't I? Oh, this might be... Is this part of the Oak Creek branch, maybe? This might be part of an expansion. I'd have to check the page. That would explain it. Unless you didn't load a route or something. Make sure you don't select any of the routes when you're loading, or it'll only load that route. You want them all unselected to get everything loaded, if that makes sense. But this might be part of the either the Arvin or the Oak Creek. There's a Arvin and Oak Creek expansion. It might be part of that. I got those because it's got some extra locals to run. But we're out here between Saco and North Bakersfield. little more power. I do want to keep slow. Actually, where's the front of my train? Not quite in the road. Yeah, we should be fine. Once it gets stopped, Big Chris, I'll take a look. I think this might be the, like I said, the Oak Creek. Or Irvin. Alright, now we can come on back. Whoa! I did not like that. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that. I put too much loco brake on. Oof. Just wonder I didn't derail something. Alright, let me go look at their website real quick. I think it says which locals are with that. So if I pull up their website... Arvin and Oak Creek branches. No, I don't want to buy it. I want to look at it. Learn more. There we go. Say what locals this is? Okay, so Oak Creek's the one that goes out to the plant. Arvin. Oh, that one goes the other direction. Yeah, this is the one we worked the other night. The 917J goes out there. Oak Creek goes the other direction. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you're in Bakersfield, like this is Bakersfield Yard, we're just out here, like that building right there. You're heading out towards Seiko. Pretty sure Seiko is part of the base game. I don't know why this would be dirt for you. See, there's my train right there. Alright, back on the ground. And let me set the counter. And let's come on back. Give me a little bit of an idea of, oops, how far we need to come back. We'll probably go in this direction because we're going down grade. Alright, I'm going to turn on the car tags. And I can tell where my empties are. Or where my loads begin. So it'd be somewhere up in here is where I need to stop. So I think I'll shove these empties down to here. And I'll stick the loads in here. Yeah, I mean, it might make more sense to go ahead and get them out of the way. It's the first time I've run this, so I don't really have a plan. I could shove them in here. I wonder if that's what that track is for. Let's shove our empties in here while we're working. We'll make that position 3. Ooh, that's going to be a big hill, I bet. Yeah, we just shoved up a hill and now we're coming over it. Oh, look at, yeah, when you're zoomed in, you can really tell the, that's why I had so much trouble pulling out of there, even though they were empty. Look at the grade on that siding. Holy cow. I mean, it's exaggerated a little bit from the zoom in, but. All the buildings are there now? Weird. It's loading in slow or something? I'm not sure. Set some handbrakes as that goes by. Pretty sure those will all fit. Oh yeah, no problem. I really enjoy running locals. A lot of guys like doing the over the road stuff. For me, it's switching and running locals is where it's at. So I think maybe right around there is where our cut stops. So I'm going to get a 10-pound set on the train because these loaded cars are starting to come over the hill. There we go. I hear the brakes starting to engage. Yeah, this is our car right here. On just a little further back. Just a little further back. It sucks. We were so close. I'd really like to clear the switch in case I need to get around. Well, yeah, I will need to get around. Alright, let's get some handbrakes applied. Come on, click on that one. There we go. Then we need to close this off and then disconnect the air. Then we can pull forward. Oh wait, I didn't do the needful. There we go. I forgot to pull down couple pin. Derp. Road's a little scratchy tonight. That's why I have a mute button, though. You don't have to hear me cough. Alright, now we're just going to do the reverse. Put the covered hoppers in. We got some tankers that go there. I think there's a lot fewer cars at the other two industries. Most of the train is AMC. Throw that, and then we'll run over here and hop on the stirrup. We will deliver eventually. All right, let's bebop up here. So this local is pretty interesting because there's grades at the actual industries. Usually the industries are pretty flat, or they're like a steady grade. This has got hills. Might have to try this big brick. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but like I said, it's not for everybody. It's very much a simulator. A pretty steep learning curve, but there's a lot of good tutorial videos out there that a guy named Chris has made. I think his YouTube channel is, I always forget, it's NS Horsehead SD70 or SD70 NS Horsehead or something like that. If you just search for like Run 8 tutorial, you'll probably find he's got a bunch of stuff out there. There's some others too that have made tutorials that were super helpful when I was learning. I know enough to kind of run my locals and hump the yard. That's about it. Yeah, it's really good if you like, you know, railroad operations. And you can kind of do your own thing. Like, when you load up, you start with an empty world. Or you can load up the world, I think it's called Busy Barstow. And it has a bunch of trains populated. But I actually used a different world file that somebody on the depot forums had made. It's kind of true to life, and it's got a lot more cars, and they're tagged more along the line of how the depots does their server. But yeah, there's a lot to it. But you can also just hop on and pull up the consist editor. You know, grab a Jeep, throw a couple box cars on there, stick it on the track, and go. I should actually save now that I think about it. So I've got Kerbo's World. Doink. There we go. Okay, we need to back up, and this is downhill, and there's no bumper at the end. So that's going to be fun. Let's hop on the train here. All right, we're in reverse. Whoa, what the heck's going on here? Tropic? I don't know about genius, but hi. How's it going, Tropic? Thanks for dropping in. Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from Missouri, USA. Just kind of just right in the middle, just right of the middle in the US. All right, let's bring her on back. I wonder if I'm going to need the train brakes on this. We might. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do an initial set. Keep some throttle on. I don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to stop either. It's going to be kind of tricky. Alright, let's go ahead and hop off on the ground. Let's get our car tags back on. So these tags here, that's how the industry system works. So if I bring up my switch list, like this gets all auto-populated based off the tags of the cars. So this looks like it came from West Colton, maybe? Then it got routed to Bakersfield. And then it's on the 910J local. And it's going to AMC Industry. I think I stopped too much. Yeah, bring her on back. We'll just push against that 6 pounds of pressure we got in the brake cylinders. So then here we need to cut. So we need to get, yeah, actually about right there is not terrible. So we'll throw some handbrakes on. That way we can get the coupler undone. So we want to close that ankle cock and then pull the uncouple. So if this was stretched out, there'd be too much force on the coupling pins. I would be able to uncouple. So you want to make sure you're bunched up. It won't let you, where it said open or whatever it said there, pull pin, I forget what it said. It wouldn't let you click that if there's too much stress on the coupler. So it's deep. It simulates a lot. So I have to get that close, right? That's close. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. All air blowing out of that. Then we can release these brakes. We will, in theory, start moving. There we go. So is it left control I? Yeah, so here's an industry configuration. If we go find what was it called? Amber Chemical. You can see it's set up here. It takes in acid tank cars and it produces empties. So it wants loads and it'll make empties. And it'll randomly tag those empties with these destination names when they're done processing. For covered hoppers, it produces empties. So again, it wants loads. It'll do 8 cars every 48 hours and it'll tag them for these destinations. It's all based off of the tags on these cars. So since these have an AMC tag and they're setting, if we pull this up, where the track's configured for this industry, they'll get processed by the game depending on those rules. And then these will eventually be empties and they'll be tagged like these are, and then the cycle continues. Hope that makes sense. Alright, so we're done with that one. Now I just need to shove these AMC tankers into this track. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 tankers. Oop, I came to a stop. We don't want to do that. Then I've got 4 tankers for San Joaquin and 3 tankers for Con Glass, which are the other 2 industries. So those don't have nearly as many cars. Pop into free fly here. And okay. Just looking to see where the red dots are. I don't know if you can see the red dots on Twitch. Little red dots here. That the cars have to be within those. They have to be touching the red dots basically to get processed by the industry. So each industry has these defined areas where it processes cars. Pretty cool how it works. Alright, coming on back. I am by no means a Run 8 expert, but if you have questions, I'll try to answer the best I can. So these white tankers are all going here. Are those are they a different kind of tank car? Yeah, they're acid tank cars, so they're different style, different color. That makes it easy to see which is which. You can see these are for CGL, which is Con Glass. Get an initial set on that because we're heading over the hump here. I don't want the train to get away from us. Let's go ahead and put on a bit of brake before it does get away from us. You can hear the brakes now. I really technically should push those in further, but this is far enough, I think. Industry came out to here, right? Yep. So I'm just going to do it right here. Put some handbrakes on so it doesn't want to roll away. And we'll close up that ankle cock. And here's what I was talking about. I can't open this coupler because there's too much stress on the... Too much stress force on the coupler. Cannot release coupler pin. So we're going to have to push against this. And get the pressure off of that. There we go. Now we can pull the pin. Alright, we're going slow, and I got so few cars now. I'm just going to use the locomotive brake to stop. It works a lot faster. Takes time for that train brake to propagate. The train magicians. I'll just wait. I'll break something here in a little bit. Oh, let's see. If I pop down here... Are we set up to go where I want to go? Nope. Alright. Back on the ground. Make that position 4. And we need to come back here to... Which of you is con glass? You're to the right. Okay. So we're going to have to do some shuffling. We got pickups there. That's got 2 tracks, though. You only have 1 track. Alright, we'll have to do some seesaw back and forth. So I need to pull those empties out. Might make sense to put the CGL cars here and do that one, and then work that one. Oh, I'm going way faster than I should be. My train back there that I'm not really paying attention to. Whee! I'm going a little fast there, Mr. Engineer. All that brakes only slowed us down to 14. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's put the con glass over there, and we'll do that, and then we'll shuffle these. That makes sense. Oh man, we are still picking up speed. This is where knowing your route is super important, and I don't know the route. We're basically not slowing down. Wow. That is a steep grade. It's almost 1%. Yowzers. That's full continuous suppression brakes. Holy cow. So a couple handbrakes, and then we just got the 3 cars here. What was that? You hear the brakes dragging, they haven't fully released yet. Alright, over to 5. Here the grade's going to work for us, it'll slow us down. We make it past? Oh, we're going to make it past. Beautiful. Alright. Throw you. Hop on the step. Wait, I need to run down here. That's just going to naturally start rolling backwards. So. So that should be a track back there too. Yep, it is. All right, cool. So we'll just shove it in that other side, then we'll grab the loads, and then we'll switch that one. And we'll be done. Be ready to head out. So I'm not pushing this at all. This is just gravity. We're doing 6.5 miles an hour. Starting to slow down a bit now. As the grade flattens out, so let's give it a notch or two. Well, that speed came alive there with some throttle. Do have a bumper back there. Of course, our train's getting shorter all the time, so it is getting a little easier to stop. Let's see how we do. If I put 20 pounds on the loco brakes, what's that do for our speed? Oh, it starts coming right down. All right, cool. Only got, what have we got? 4 cars left? Yep. So you can see our switch list updates as we do stuff. So we got all these pickups now to grab. We're supposed to stop. So now with 2 engines worth of brakes and only 4 cars, we're able to stop a lot easier. With a grade pushing into here. This is definitely an interesting local. All the grades. About got that train running away from me. Coming around the corner there. Doesn't have the run blue buttons? Not sure what you mean. Alright, let's see where that's at. Perfection! Oops. Close that. Hold that. Oh shoot, I need to hop out. Throw that back. We'll be good stewards. Then I can bebop down here. So that link was a PDF you can print out for the button labels. I thought that's what you were looking for. If that's not what you're looking for, then that was my bad. Oh, yeah, you might have left, Big Chris, when I showed you where I was at. So if you go to your Run 8 folder, user guide, look for Run 8 default rail driver buttons.pdf. Yeah, you might have left after when I showed that. And this is the buttons for Run 8. So if you have a color printer, it's all nice. You just cut that out with scissors and stick it behind the buttons. Make 2 strips. Yeah, I forgot. I showed that, but you might have been gone when I showed that. Yeah, it's actually in the Run 8 game directory. I knew I'd found it somewhere, I just couldn't remember where I'd found it. Alright, let's do some switcheroo. We have to seesaw here a little bit. We're coming right back. Oh, I stopped right, right before it. Wah, wah, wah. I gotta fix this throttle. It's so bad. There we go. All right, is it up on this button? No, it's down. Okay. No, wait, we're going backwards. Change the plan. Forgot we gotta go a couple of the other cars. Oh, those have a full application on them, don't they? Well, let's do that. Let's just bleed these. We don't need air brakes on them. There we go. Oh, the cars are clipping through the building. My immersion is ruined. We get a screenshot. There we go. Hit the wrong button. So we'll pull the loads out, stick them over on that other track real quick, and then shove the loads back in here. Is this whole area an industry? No, it has to be out here. Interesting. It's not set up by the loading platform. It's back in here. Huh. Okay. It starts about right there. Good to know, because I would have spotted them by the platform here. I did it again. Stopped right before they touched. There we go. Alrighty, handbrakes off. These guys should be devoid of air because they've been sitting here. Alright, Bebop back over here. Old Burlington Northern. Always like to be in. A little side swipe action. Yep. Alright, that hill helps slow us down. Which is good. We need to come all the way out. We'll look at our switch list. We need to set out 29, 524. Yeah, right there. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Good job. Nope, not the truck. The switch. Alright, now start rolling backwards. Let gravity do the work. Alright, let's get our car tags back on. So we got, is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5. 5 cars. Yeah, we're just dropping off 3. And this car is just a buffer between the locos and the tankers. By law, you have to have one of those. Yep, I have quite enough slack. Roll into me. There we go. Alright, on back for the last set out we go. Could even gravity drop those back in there, but I'm not sure if they would roll far enough. Oh, it's quite a grade up into here. 0.5%. So yeah, no way that would have rolled in. Yeah, it'll do. Alright, you're already closed. You're already disconnected. Gotta pull the pin. Get out of here. And we'll warp back over to the switch. Having those save positions is super handy when you're playing solo like I do. Now we just got to reassemble the pickups, and we're good. And head back to Bakersfield. I guess, where can I run around the train? Can I run around the train anywhere, or do we have to just shove back to Bakersfield? This would be something to look into. I don't think there's a runaround track out here. Should be fine. Alright, let's take a look. Is there a runaround track? No, not really. Not long enough. Okay, I guess we're shoving back to Bakersfield. Oh, well, there's... That might be long enough. I forgot about this part. We'll check that. If that's long enough, we'll run around. And I don't know. It's going to be close. We'll see. Hey, Tick Scary. Howdy, howdy. Let's see. Back to ground view. So let's hook up all the air hoses. Yeah, these are empties, so we'll wait till we get the rest of the cut on before we pump up air. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's hop in the cab for a change. Hey, Dirt Devil. I'm doing alright, Tix. Hope you're well. Just running a local out here in SoCal I haven't ran before. LS910J, it just serves 3 industries just outside of Bakersfield. And it's been pretty fun so far. We're getting ready to reassemble our pickups and head back to Bakersfield Yard. So we just got to pull around and we'll hook onto that cut that we left there. And we'll be golden. Get enough room, we'll run around, switch our lead unit, and we can head back. Well, I'm not super good either, but I have fun. And I enjoy the locals and yard work. Every once in a while I'll run one out on the main. To me that's kind of boring. Plus I usually don't have like 3 or 4 hours or longer to run those. Yeah, with all the different grades, this has definitely been an interesting one. So we're going to pick up that cut there. We weren't here earlier. Got some covered hoppers in the front there. Like the cabooses? Yeah, I kind of miss the days of the caboose. Alright, let's hop down, and I think that was 4. Yeah. We'll clean up the switches behind us as we go. Get her HUD back up. And then 3. Fancy meeting you here, Train. Love the sounds in Run 8. Alright, we're heading into that upgrade. Wow, 1.5%. No wonder we picked up so much speed. Yeah, I was a kid back in the 80s, so I saw a couple of cabooses, but they were pretty much out of vogue by then even. I've seen them, you know, sitting around. The ones you can get in and take a look at. Alright, roll on back. Guess technically I probably should have hooked those up the other way. Oh well. Does this have hose? Yeah, that has hoses hooked up. Oh, it's going to be a hard couple. I think we got it. I'm going to hook up all the air hoses with that, and then you're open, you're open. All right, cool. Let's pop back to the end of the train. You are closed. Good deal. Back up to the front of the train. And let's get some air pumped into here. We already got 70 pounds back there. It's not doing too bad. Let's see. So we had the 1, 2, 3, 4. Are all these open? Yeah, we got air. Oops, we got air flowing through the whole train, so we should be good. All right, we'll get pumped up and we'll do a brake test. We'll pull up to that siding. If we got enough room, we'll run around. Where's my dang engineer view? There it is. Then we can head back to Bakersfield, and that's LS910J done. Yeah, hop on and just build yourself a train and go have some fun. I even blow the horn once in a while, just because. It's my railroad. I'll blow the horn if I want to. Yeah, auto's on. I guess traffic's been flowing. Auto does a pretty good job. Every once in a while I'll have to go fix a snafu, but he pretty much keeps things running across the road. So we've been working out of Bakersfield tonight. I've been building a bunch of stuff over in Barstow. We got a... Oh, wow, we're getting full. I'm gonna have to be humping some cars here soon. So yeah, we've got a lot going on here on my little section of the railroad. All right, Tix, sounds like a plan. I'll be going for another probably half hour or so. We'll get this train back to Bakersfield. Then I'll have to call it a night because I got to work tomorrow. Got to work for a living. My family likes food and electricity, stuff like that. We're spoiled. All right, flow rate's down pretty good, so let's see. Let's get all the parking brakes set. Loco's off. Let's do a 10-pound reduction. Let that flow throughout the terrain. This is not an official for real brake test. This is the Kerbo abbreviated brake test. What's interesting is we're not getting a set in there. That's why you do these brake tests, just to make sure everything's actually working. Yep, good grades are important if you want to get a good job. At least for most vocations. Yeah, that's interesting. We're not getting anything there. Huh. Alright, well let's do another 15 pounds. Oh wait, I cut out some of those cars, didn't I? I never cut them back in. I bled them. User error. User error. Now they're starting to pick up some air. So yeah, it's these four right behind the buffer car. Now they're cut in. Why are you guys being silly? Maybe we have to do a full release before they pick back up. I guess it would have been the setouts that I bled, now that I think about it. Alright, full release. Get some air pumping. Yeah, before high school, I mean, it's not super important, but it's more about establishing good habits at that age. And having that record can open up possibilities in high school if you want to take some advanced placement stuff. Let the air pump back up. I'm gonna do one more set and see if all the cars are actually responding. Does it support game pads? I don't think so. I'm not sure how you would actually use a gamepad. That'd be kind of rough. Mouse and keyboard, though, that's how I used to play. I did buy a rail driver. But really, unless you just got the money, a rail driver is not worth what they charge for it. It's very flimsy. I need to try to work on a throttle axis, because it's... like, that's me moving it like almost an inch, and it's not even changing that much. It's very, very sloppy. But it's handy having all the buttons and whatnot. Alright, let's do a set. 10 pounds-ish. 12. There we go. Looks like we're getting a solid set through the whole train now. Sort of. Sort of, kind of. Yeah, grades are important. That's what I tell my kids. Just get through it. You're not gonna have to remember all this stuff. I've got a sophomore in high school and a sixth grader. All right, let's get out of here. Let's head up to that sighting and we'll see if we can run around the terrain. Oh, you play Train Sim World on a gamepad? Yeah, well, that's a game. There's a lot more to this. But once you get used to the keyboard controls, like sometimes I won't even use my rail driver, especially if I'm just doing humping stuff and I'm having to type like into the controller and whatnot, into the hump controller. I won't even bother with the rail driver. Once you get used to the keys, it's pretty easy. All right, let me pop down to, was it 4? No, 3. There we go. Need to clean up the switch behind us. So we head out here. Being really slow and weird. Oh, you're doing it over RDP? Yeah, I don't know how well that would work out. Oops. Clicked on the wrong thing there. Alright, let's hop back in the cab. And we'll see if we can run around on this side. I'm not sure if it's tall enough. I'm not sure if it's long enough. Bob's over there falling asleep. Hey, wake up, Bob. You know, if you could get out and throw switches, I wouldn't have to. Calm down, rail driver. Wind a notch. Rail driver is handy for not having to remember, like, which archaic... It's like left control, numpad divide or something to do your counter. Here I can just hit a button. Doink. So we're 1,650 feet, roughly. So we'll see if we fit in here. It's a rough track through here. Look at us rocking and rolling. Oh, it just crashed? Oh no. Alright, I can't see. How do I go up? Not that key. Oh, it's the same as the refly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to fit. We got 600 feet to go. So we're just going to have to shove backwards for Bakersfield, I think. Question is, how do I get Otto to let me onto the main? We got somebody possibly heading this way. Yeah, we're not going to fit, so... let's just stop here. I'll figure out how we're going to get on the main and get back to Bakersfield. Alright, folks, you can go on through. We're figuring things out. That switch is good, so all we have is this manual switch on the main here. Oh, Otto. I don't think Otto would even know what to do with me. I wonder if I need to just turn him off for a bit. Because I'm going to be going a different direction. So yeah, I think the thing to do is just turn Otto off. And we'll dispatch ourselves back over to there. So, we got a gap here, so yeah, we'll just do that. Nobody coming, so we'll throw this guy. And if you look on here, this is pink now, which means there's a manual switch somewhere that's interfering with the main line. That's us. Last time I came through here, they didn't seem to want to stop too much. Alright, let's get full lights. We're heading back out on the main. Oh, you didn't have any train going? Well, that's good. My son was having all kinds of problems on my... The kids use my old gaming PC. He's been playing a lot of Space Engineers over there on that computer, and it kept crashing and crashing, and we were trying to figure things out. Finally, I was like, let's just run a memory test overnight. Sure enough, had a bad DIMM. So I pulled one of the DIMMs out of it. And it worked fine. So bad hardware can definitely cause crashes, but just general software wonkiness can also cause it. But it was happening a lot. Like, he would start up Space Engineers, and sometimes within like 30 seconds it would crash. It was pretty obvious there was something going on. Didn't stay bailed off. All right, we're back on the main. Let's give ourselves a green light. Back over into the yard. Not sure if we need that one or not. Yeah, we do. All right, cool. All right, let's head back for Bakersfield. Or if you could use, I don't know how you would run around the train when there's just too many cars. Okay, we're not 6. Not 7. Not 8. We're heading for home. Well, we got to track speed real quick with an empty train. Let's try just notch 2, and we'll hop back in the cab. Still kind of picking up speed. Rolling downhill. Yeah, Mojave can be a fun yard too. It's on a grade. Not sure what landmarks to look for. I need to slow way down before we go barreling into the yard at full speed. Who builds a yard on a grade? Apparently the people that built Mojave Yard do. But it's a small yard. Alright, I don't really know who they are, so we need to go look. Yeah, we're gonna have to start slowing down here. So that's where it splits off. So normally we'd want to go down that side, but can we get to the yard from there? No, we definitely need to be here. We're going in here. Back over there and back into the yard. Basically, once you get back into the buildings, you need to be slowing down. We're down to 45. You just ran a red absolute signal. I did not. What is your deal out here, game? I gave myself a signal. Yeah, there's something wonky with the The signaling out here. SPSF. Yeah, that's a cool paint scheme. It's the one I'm thinking of. It's a black. About choked. It's a black pond. I pretty much just had it in idle and we're slowing down nicely. About right to come on into the yard. Here we are coming around the corner. Climbing the grade? Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem if you just have a caboose. Notch 4 with just a caboose? You're probably flying. Alright, we're down to 21. Seems about right. Where would it take this thing? Back over into here. Through here, and then here. And probably, yeah, right into there, maybe? Yeah, because that'll be leaving that direction. We should have enough room here. I think. Find out. Or wait, is this the cut that needs to go? No. Where's the cut that needs to go? It's there. Maybe we should come back to here. That would make more sense. Whoa! Yeah, let's just hook onto here and we can get some trains headed out of here for a change. Alright, that's lined up. That's all lined up. That should be good. That one's good. And here we come. Back into the yard. These are all headed to Tulsa. Not sure what those other symbols are. You just ran a red absolute signal. What? I gave myself a signal. You need to hush. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Get some brake application going. Oh, you do have some cars. All right. All right, Otto, it's all yours again. Keep her moving. So we'll need a buffer car down here, because I think this would probably head towards Barstow to get sorted. Good, that's a long track. We need a long track. Wait, why does that say pickup? Did I mess something up? Probably. Oh, hey. Speaking of messing something up, I'm about to slam into these cars. Wasn't paying attention. I know. Surprise, surprise. Well, this is going to be a hard couple, I think. Oh, well, maybe we're going to stop in time. Oh, we're good. Professional railroader at work. Feel bad for the AI? Yeah. I'll stacked up traffic pretty good sometimes running the locals. There we go. Alright, if I release the handbrakes and we shove on these, we come on back? Sure can. Alright, we just need to get back in here past the throat. It's only 38 cars, so that's not quite a Barstow bound train yet, but it's a start. A little curious why my switch list says I've got some pickups out there. Oh, did I forget to grab those cars? Yeah, I shoved those back in there and then I forgot to pick those others up. I was looking at the wrong switch ladder. I need to come on back. Oh well, we'll get them next time. Yeah, I remember now. I was doing the shuffling and I shoved them back in and I didn't grab the others. I just went back over and switched the other industry con glass. That's what happened. What a noob. All right, we made it, chat. We made it all the way back. I only forgot 4 cars. You know, you know, stuff happens. All right, that put the brakes on everywhere. I'm going to leave this buffer car there. So I need to close that. Of course, the couplers are a little too close. All right, I need to take off the brakes on the locos. There we go. Now I'm too far. Open that coupler. There we go. Yeah, it's about the journey, right? Oh, brother. All right, I think I'm going to do some manual shuffling around here. So let's clear that out. Let's copy our player train. Delete you. And I'll stick you over here on the fuel track. Even though you don't really need refueled. It'd be a good place to put you. That's a little close. There we go. Beautiful. And let's grab this train. Copy that one in. Delete you. And then if I go to place you, yeah, you have that at that end. Whoa. So what if I tried to place you down at this end? There we go. Then we'll leave room for some road power. There! Now it's got the buffer at the other end. Magic.